Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 from the final 2 episodes. You guys will see on the schedule. This is JD until I get the PS5. You guys are joining in when it gets more of gets the rest of the opportunity for Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 Remake. Be sure to hit that red support button. You guys are new in the chat. I did lose, here's the thing, I did lose 2 today, but it's not all too bad. Tweet it out, share and comment as good as you guys can, and sit back if you guys love entertainment from Zombies Group, the best of all time. I'm gonna drop another link to, hold on a second. If you guys also have if you guys want to follow me on Twitter and say hi to me on Discord, you can do so by doing that. Well, I'm actually just upgrading some of the stuff real quick for the good stuff for my stats, and you know, so I can actually make a little more smart skill. Yeah, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, you guys can share me out, tweet me out, leave a good comment as good as you guys can, and well, we've watched our videos in full, like them in full, share them, tweet them out, leave a good comment, and guys, let me know if there's anything you guys want to add, for sure. And see if we can actually do something impartial to that. I'm saying you guys can follow me on Twitter as good as you guys can, and we can actually see what we got going on the same way. Wait a minute, I don't think it was one of the videos I was looking for. Wait a second. I'm trying to double check real quick. I don't know if it's one of the 2 that I was looking to do. Hold on. Yeah, say it in the chat. I just want to do something about this real quick. I actually said my love swing by accident, but you guys can vote for the idol. It lands at 29, Great Settlement at 13. As you guys may know, I am off till Saturday. Why? Well, basically, guys, you guys know why I'm off till Saturday. I mean, and despite that fact, I am going to be taking on the #1 seed this Thursday. That'd be the PS5 coming up at this point. But other than that, if you guys have any other questions, let me know if there's anything you guys want to add. But other than that, guys, it's good to be back. It's good to be back off the next 4 days and the next couple more days till Saturday. But how is everyone doing this morning? Hope you guys are well, safe, staying in balance, and keep everything in touch. But yeah, this is actually one of the final 2 episodes you guys are going to get before I start trading some good stuff in for sure. It was actually a good honor that I go back to Tony Hawk at this point, and you know, I just think this game is gonna do quite well by the time after I trade this game in, after I get the #1 seed. I'm going to sell the stream. Hey, Damaz, how you doing, buddy? Long time no see. Welcome to the chat. And for those of you that do not know Zombie Gaming, he enjoys playing some good horror games. My sister Phoenix also does some of the what do you call it? Let's Play horror games too. Which you guys can check them out anytime you like. And you guys get the Isaiah news this morning as well. But yeah, I've also did read some good reviews on some games for PS5 this week. And that would be Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I saw an 8 out of 10 at this point, and you know, I think it'll be very interesting. But besides, guys, right now we are about 2 days away until I take on the last console, and that is the #1 seed, the PS5. Oh, by the way, Demands, are you getting the PS5 or not really? I mean, I do know I'm keeping 2 games that are actually staying right where they're at, and that would be Watch Dogs Legion. I'm thinking about switching that back to an hour and a half after tomorrow night. Baseball's not coming back since you guys are getting baseball tonight for the last time. It's, the only two games that are... I'm thinking the only few games that are really being traded in for sure. I'm thinking it's going to be the Susie... Wait, no. I'm keeping the Tsushima. I'm actually keeping Ghost of Tsushima and Watch Dogs Legion on this opportunity. Yeah, it's actually good to have you back, buddy. Morning, little sister. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. I missed you today. Actually, I missed you since last night, but, well, little sister, I was actually looking to see if you would've came in the chat last night, if my connection was not even stupid. But, what happened? Yeah, I wasn't really sure if you were going to come in last night. I mean, I was tired from work. You know, work yesterday was good. Kept everything on pace. As I was just working my ass off a little bit more, and I'm actually, I am officially off till Saturday, and I'm like, yes sir, it's about damn time we actually got something going on. But other than that, I don't see that being, getting towards anywhere for sure. But it is good to see you back, little sis. And by the way guys, the only way the likes will stick is if you guys are here for over a half hour. You guys are still getting an hour and 20 minutes this morning, so... Oh boy. Yeah, work yesterday was tiring. I was up since 5:20, 5:30 this morning, but, you know... I think I'm gonna be okay, since, at least I don't have to work till 6 or 3 till this weekend. But other than that, I don't think it's not going to be a bad idea for sure. But yeah, I'm about 2 days away to take on the #1 seed. I actually wanted to ask one of my peers earlier yesterday so far today, that if he can give me my withdrawal before I go in to take on the #1 seed. That'd be the PS5. So I do recall that my pudding still wants me to go. Apparently my angel does not want me to, still does not want me to trade in, what do you call it, Crash 4. You guys can tell me in the chat if you guys think I should really trade it in. Maybe, maybe not. Hold on, let me catch up on the chat real quick. Morning Daisy, how's it going? I'm actually gonna make it my 84th moderator. There you go, Daisy. I am actually getting the Xbox Series X. It actually is coming out today, buddy. It's actually been out today. And I know there's a lot of people that cannot wait to get to this style. Get to the big chance. Get the best that they can make, for sure. And that would be... Let's see, what game they're pretty much going to be playing first. And I would actually know something about that. I think the first game I'm thinking they're gonna be playing first is Watch Dogs Legion. But more importantly, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be taking on the Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Which I'll get to that in a second. So the only games that are in that lineup for the PS5 starting the 12th, guys, is only 3 games. I mean, there's 3 games, one of which I still have a good small amount between $5 at this point, and that would be Spider-Man Miles Morales. But I think I'm gonna bring in 4 out of 5, or just 5 out of 5 for sure. Because the only few games that are being carried over to that PS5, you guys can tell me if that's correct, is Watch Dogs Legion and Ghost of Tsushima, in which those 2 games are going to be, going to be going to the PS5 lineup, as far as I know. And you pointed out that's my goal, but it's so hard to get your hands on. Yeah, that's true. My little sister says, no, I was picking up my copy of Assassin's Creed Valhalla at midnight. Then we got home and I went to bed. It's okay. It's like if someone, okay, here's the thing. It's like if someone tries to get a good order, tries to get a good pre-order for PS4, PS5, or any of the Xbox systems, it's like you're tired after the minute after midnight, and try to get yourself a pre-order copy. Then you pretty much have the good balance to pay. And you know something, I mean, the thing about that, I mean, Assassin's Creed Valhalla does look good. But the fact of the matter is, does that game and also, I mean, does that game have an opportunity, or does Demon's Souls have to make it out of the park? Oh crap, come on! 150 right there, come on. That would have been so good. Come on. Come on. Hold on, I'll get to the chat in a second. Let's see if I can grind this last part. Hold on a second. ZD, my man, I'm going to try to stay on here as long as I can before I gotta do my schoolwork. Oh, so, I'm fine with that, buddy. As long as you know what you're doing, as long as you're not disturbing anything or anything quiet for sir, but so that'd be okay. My little sister says, I agree with your pudding, you should keep the game. Any particular reason, little sister? I mean, you're always there for me when I always need it. And plus, my love and I have been together for 1,234 days today. And on top of that, too, I mean, see, I was hoping I was going to see you again yesterday. And basically, my ass was tired from work, and I did a couple things before the end of my set that I sort of not done. Was I was going to do one of two things, and one of CSM's called me a little bit. Called me pretty much 80% of the time, and you know, I'm like, I will make sure I will not do it again for the second time for sure. Okay, alright, little sis. What about MLB 19? What do you see that game going? Tabaz, you can help me out too, buddy. You're one of my goodest moderators from Zombie's group. For those of you that do not know Zombie and do know Zombie quite well, like we do, he enjoys playing Daymar 1988. He's been playing some Resident Evil. He's also been playing some Dying Light. And he's also been doing good, kindful things, too. Those guys can check him out anytime we'd like. But the next time he's going live is tomorrow. And tomorrow's the 11/11/2020. So, I think it's quite a good chance. And as far as my sister Phoenix, she's going to be live tomorrow. I think she's going to be live sometime today, as far as I know. Okay, moderator number 85. Base Spark, there you go. But other than that, it all depends, really. What's up, Base Spark? How you doing? I never trade in. I have all my games. Well, little sis, that's another thing, too. What do you think I should do about baseball and this game? I mean, the only few games I am thinking about trading in so I can make room for my lineup is... I mean, my button has not gotten a damn job at Walmart yet. I mean, ever since he actually had a couple of calls, 1 or 2 calls earlier this week so far today, and, you know, afterwards, you know, she hasn't gotten the job yet. But apparently she's going to be getting $12 an hour, guys. $12 an hour. And I'm like, holy crap. Holy cow. And I'm like, Quentin, are you trying to catch up to me? You know? Well, my ass was tired. I was tired real early last night. I was up, well, for me, I was up since after 10 o'clock. And basically, I was tired from work, you know. I had my family's dinner, supper, what I had in the microwave and outside the fridge in the kitchen yesterday, and I pretty much I was trying to keep myself awake, but I was tired. So I pretty much fucking went to bed afterwards. But, you know, I'm okay. But why wouldn't ask me any time on that? But yeah, like I said, $12 Every 2 weeks, guys. Wow. I mean, even though she's gonna be working some good shifts, I still think she's gonna do quite well. But the man, did I tell you that she's getting a job at? Did I tell you she's getting a job at Walmart soon? I mean, my little sister Sam knows this. But I'm now at 85 moderators now. Gosh dang it! I never meant to do that. Come on. Okay. Almost 80,000. Keep. Ayusa? You want to make it your final answer, little sis? I pray to Christianity that she gets the job. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she will. Take care, little sis. I love you, girl. I'll probably see you tonight when I'm doing baseball for the last time. But Demas, what are your thoughts on that? Yeah, the #1 seed is a lot of money. I mean, I've got a lot of what I came with. And I'm really, coming with this Thursday. I mean, the first games that are coming in, I mean, I'm actually buying 2 games. But let me ask you a question, Demas. Do you think this headset can be okay with the PS5? Would it or would it not? I mean, headsets for a long time because I've had this console for a little over 6 years, and my plan is getting my PS4 soon. I'm still going to charge her $350 for this. I don't know what games she wants to have, but she did tell me last night in the chat. I mean, I do know $350 is a lot of money. But if she had the money right now, she would get this PS4 for me. And I would be on my way to the PS5 right at the moment. But that doesn't come out until the next 2 days, so GameStop is really on the line for that. And, you know, I'm headlining it. Been having the big hype for the last nearly 5 months now. I mean, ever since I looked at this #1 seed, you know, I knew it was going to be the top qualifier to come out the 12th of this week of November. Because I'm more prepared, got a lot of money at stake, and I'm ready to make the build up that I've been waiting for. You know, I have this all figured out a little bit. Okay, 2,484. Well, if we can try to get that 6 score, we might be able to hang around quite a bit. Alright, I'm gonna get IGN News going in a second. You guys are getting an hour and 20 this morning. So let's go right over here. We want to go with so I have almost 250,000. I'm gonna go downtown for a minute. And I have thought with over 250,000 too. It should really be it. Really, it just depends. I mean, do you think I should not trade in Crash 4? I mean, my little sister and my putting Rose, I think Jessica's right too. I mean, I shouldn't have to trade in Crash 4 for something else, you know. But if I get, here's the thing. If I get Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and if I get Demon Souls, with Spider-Man, with the other 2 games, I mean, I don't know what Cyberpunk's going to go. I mean, Cyberpunk's not coming out until by next month. I mean, that's the only problem. I mean, that's the problem right there. I mean, I don't think there's going to be any big concern. I mean, I can boot out one of the games, for sure. And that would be either Legion or, what do you call it? Legion. I mean, wait, no, I'm not going to boot out any of those 2 games right now. Especially if there's another chance to build. The Tsushima, probably not. I just think Cyberpunk can just wait for its turn. Besides, that game, like I said, Demands, that game's not coming out until December 10th, but I don't see that game being delayed at all. Delayed again. By the way, guys, we already got the 6 score already. Can we get this one sign? Come on. I want that one sign over here. Can we get that one sign, please? Okay, thank you. That's one. We want to get all 5 signs, guys. There's about 4 of them that are left. I think some of them are still immediately hidden. Okay, that's 2. What we have to do is just run some of these five signs over. And I think we might be okay. Okay, that's 3. As far as sports goes, I could maybe do a little sports on the PS5. Depending what's one I want to do the most. I mean, I've been doing baseball for a while. I've been doing baseball for a while. I've been doing a little bit of basketball over the years. The way I did some good stuff with baseball. I mean, with basketball back then. Because basketball is a really good sport. But if it's high school, NBA, or women's. But it all depends if you guys want me to make that turn go on. But I do know, like I said, the only 2 games that are reaching that spot with Spider-Man is Watch Dogs Legion and Ghost of Tsushima. Those are the only 2 games that are really... I mean, those are the only 2 that are going to Spider-Man. I mean, one of the keys goes to Assassin's Creed Valhalla or Demon Souls. The other one may or may not release the Toy Maker. I'll get to you guys. I'll get to you in the chat in a second, buddy. You're about to make an analysis point. No, sorry, buddy. Give me that car plant. But I am going to miss this game too. But my little sister is correct. And definitely correct that I don't think I'm gonna trade in Crash 4. I mean, as soon as my pun gets the PS4, after he gets the rightful money, my pun's getting this. My pun's getting Crash 4. I mean, I think so. I mean, I would think so for sure. I mean, I'm not gonna even charge her another $40. That'd be $390 right there. Not just the PS4, but also the game too. I mean, I don't think I should charge another $40. That'd be $390. So I'm not gonna charge that much for Crash 4. I just think it would be a free game that my pun can have, and then see what we can actually work towards that deal. But as I always say, deal or no deal. From the host, Zoe Mandel. Oh, by the way, Damaz, in the chat from Zombies Group, have you by chance, did you hear that Alex Trebek passed away this week? Because of level 4 cancer, diagnosed cancer? I told you guys in the chat about it, yesterday. Okay, let me read this one real quick. The man in the chat says, but when it really comes down to it, my man, with your games is to choose. Because I truly have no idea. I don't know what to tell you, one thing. And it may upset you, my dude. Yeah, you're right about that. Like I said, if I would go with one game... Yeah, Alex Trebek passed away at the age of 80, buddy. Like I said, if I would go with one of 2 games... That would go with Spider-Man Miles Morales, because I already understand that game and Assassin's Creed Valhalla are really good. I know those 2 games are very good. Both 2 games, actually, Spider-Man saw a 9 out of 10, and the other one saw an 8 out of 10, so. We also have some news for you guys today, too. We're gonna start with, and today's articles is brought to you by Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It's already out. It's available now. And the first two consoles that are getting Assassin's Creed first is Xbox Series X and S. So shout out to Microsoft for that. And by the way, guys, I'm always good with Assassin's Creed. Demands, you've seen some of my episodes on Odyssey, correct? I mean, I'm not 100% sure if you have. I mean, the last Assassin's Creed game that was in my good adulthood was, what do you call it? Was, Odyssey. Black Flag was not bad, but Odyssey was actually real good. I guess we did like Odyssey. So yeah, Valhalla, yeah, I did read a review on Valhalla this week. But back to Alex Trebek, he was a great outstanding man. He was recently the first and only host to do Jeopardy. And the first time that Jeopardy came around was back in 1984. And that was actually it was really couple years before The Karate Kid was coming out. Classic movies that were out back then, and yeah, Alex Trebek was 80 years old, my man. But if we want to talk about game hosts, you look at Regis Philbin. He's one of the best damn hosts of all time. The same with Meredith Baxter. But Meredith is still alive since... And also Kelly Ripa. I mean, Kelly's still alive at this point with... what's his face? That I still like as an actor. And that would be, what's his face? Ryan Seacrest. But Seacrest is actually a really good man. Loyalty... Not a creepy man, but... He's actually a real good man, I'm telling you. A real good guy. I used to listen to him after Top 40 on the radio a whole lot. But I pretty much stopped afterwards. After I was like 24, 25 back in the day. But it's all about counting the 40 biggest songs of the USA. I don't think I said it on Discord. I'm gonna go ahead and jump on that. Then we'll get to IGN News. Promotions. I think it was promotions. But yeah, Jeopardy was actually really... Jeopardy was phenomenal. I mean, and I also did read the last of that article, Damaz. It's the fact that, the final time Jeopardy, Alex Trebek's Jeopardy is going to be coming back. I mean, I don't know if there's going to be somebody that'll be taken over out of respect in regards to Trebek. And that would be, I mean, the final episode of Jeopardy, from what I've heard, is, and what I checked this week, is Christmas time. That'll be on Christmas Day, so, I don't know. I mean, the experts say that... I mean, I don't know if they're going to try to find a new host. I mean, if they want to find a new host, I'm like, give it to fucking Ryan Reynolds. Give it to Ryan. Give it to Whoopi Goldberg. Patrick Stewart is not old enough. I mean, Patrick Stewart is really old not to do a host. To do a game show host. Or give it to Wayne Brady or something. You know what would be funny, guys? If somebody would be a good host. I was thinking maybe Zane Lynch, but apparently she's hosting, she's actually not bad of a host as, what do you call it, the weakest link, so... I mean, she cannot host two game show hosts. Besides, when it comes to hosting, your ass is being paid a lot of money. But if it's that, Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, you know, and with Pat Sajak and Vano is still alive, too. I mean, you look at Regis Philbin, you know, him and Alex Trebek are up in heaven now. Talking about Jeopardy, talking about Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And speaking of millionaire, is that your final answer, you know? I mean, we lost two great, legendary hosts. You look at also a good musician too. That's good with jazz. That would be Frank Sinatra. And that would be Frank Sinatra Jr. He's actually a really good... He was actually a great musician. Great music artist. Yeah, oh, by the way... Oh, yeah, Demez. I didn't tell you what's going to be going on. As soon as I give my PS4 to my puddin', guess what the first two games he's getting? that one of the two games is already out for the last couple weeks. But guess what that game is? I mean, I do know the second game he is getting, after he gets this PS4, is well, she's gonna get Star Wars she's gonna get Lego Star Wars. Well, apparently she's gonna get Lego Star Wars for the PS4. But if she has any problems with that, I pretty much will damn well help her, because this console has been around for a long time, that I've actually owned for a long time. It's been a little over 6 years, I'm telling you. So yeah, one of her first games she's buying first. As soon as she gets enough money and gets $350 at this point. I mean, not only she's getting that, but think of that one game that she wants to buy. I think it might be close to Christmas time. And that game is Cobra Kai. She wants to get Cobra Kai and beat somebody's ass, most likely. Like Peter Griffin and Liam Neeson were going at it. Back on Family Guy. Was Liam Neeson's always the heart and soul of a Christian, a great actor from Taken, Non-Stop, and... But yeah, my point in these first two games, I mean, let me ask you somebody. Do you think I should give it Tony Hawk? If not Tony Hawk, what do you think about Crash 4? I mean, the last time I played Crash Bandicoot was for I think it was for PS1. I think I'm almost 85% sure. But she does know some good variety games too. She does not get into Vice City. She does not get into GTA. And despite GTA 6, I don't think I'm gonna buy it. But speaking of buying it, okay, 6 hours ago, you guys can complete your gaming battle station with the best gaming desk. We also have a review of Monster Truck Championship review. I'm gonna double check with this one. But yeah, she's gonna, the first two games she's getting is Cobra Kai, the Karate Kid saga continues. But yeah, she's getting Cobra Kai and Lego Star Wars. I don't know which one it's going to be, but I have a little more of an idea. Well, I mean, the question she asked me, guys, the question she asked me is, I mean, she's getting Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga for the PS4 next year. But I mean, the game itself doesn't come out until at the end of first or second quarter, as far as I know. But you also have to look at some big games I'm getting too, and that would be Final Fantasy 16, which I'm going to be blowing that set out of the water, which I cannot wait to play that game, for sure. And also you've got Dragon Age 4. Dragon Age 4, God of War Ragnarok. I think those few games are going to be really good. What do you say, Damaz? I mean, you guys understand too. I mean, I've always been a Final Fantasy RPG fan since I was a kid. Same with my sister Phoenix. She's had the same childhood in between too. Hey, morning Tiara. What's up, girl? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Damaz, can you introduce Tiara? I'd like to introduce it to Tiara. Or Terrea. I'll read the chat in a second. Well, do you personally think she would like to get the most from you being close to her? Well, I mean, her and I are getting married in a couple of years. I mean, ever since I read that this coronavirus vaccine is 90% effective, but I don't know if it'll kill anybody. Let's try to do any shit to anybody. I don't know. Oh man, I gotta do my schoolwork, my man. Let's try to come back as soon as I can. Alright, buddy, take your time. And make sure you don't get yourself fucking rejected or anything. But I did miss you today, Tiara. I was going to see what you were up to. By the way, guys, today the two new Xbox systems are out right now. If you guys want to get your first game, I would recommend Assassin's Creed Valhalla because that's actually a game I'm thinking about buying. But did you miss me today, Tiara? But yeah, Tiara's actually a good. She's actually a good girl, good friend of mine. But Tiara, do you have? By the way, Tiara, do you have a Twitter? If it's okay, if you guys can send your channel links in the chat, please, that'd be good. I'm gonna go ahead and drop my love channel in just a minute. Give me a moment. But take your time, buddy. I'm not in any rush or any hurry. But take your time, Damas. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drop my love channel real quick. Give me a moment. She's at 51. She still wants 200 by the end of this year. So I told her I would drop a channel when I actually woke up this morning. I'm also going to get a shower after I'm done with this. Okay, there you go. Remember guys, we want the likes to stick. We don't want to have YouTube remove them. Over a half hour would be good. 2 hours ago, how to upgrade Xbox One games to the Xbox Series X. Like I said, I don't know if my family's getting one of the 2 new consoles or not. But I for one am not getting Xbox this week. We'll define Xbox Series X controllers and accessories in stock. You guys can check those out too. We also have, oh yeah, I did read something last night. I did read something yesterday. For those of you that do have Amazon, like I do, because I don't have to worry about getting an Xbox system. For those of you that did pre-order the Xbox Series X and S, and if you want to know when you guys are getting a copy of that Xbox system, you guys are pretty much going to wait until after Christmas time. So it'll be after the holidays, during Christmas time, before we get to 2021. So that's not going to be until another couple months. So that'll be just the start of my PS5. For sure. I mean, as far as we know, with a good occasion or without, with anything disaffected or anything but ours. But, yeah, my sister Phoenix is going live a little later on today. I don't know what time. But she couldn't go live last night because of, the wet weather she's been having down there. But she is going live sometime this morning. I think it would be around 9 o'clock. I think it's 9 o'clock. But what do you guys think? I would definitely professional agree with my sister Sam. My little sister Sam. I think I do. Because if I would have traded Crash 4, you guys would be wondering where the game went. I would be like, the game is getting traded in. Because, so that way I can make room for the PS5 at this point, but other than that, it all depends, guys. I mean, if I do keep Crash 4, I think my pudding, I'm thinking about giving it to my pudding. I don't know if I should continue the series from there, or something. I mean, like I said, the only first 3 candidates that'll be staring at the face for the face in the future of the PS5 for now. It's gonna be Watch Dogs Legion, Spider-Man Miles Morales, and with Spider-Man for PS5, it's actually a remake. So, for those of you that did have a copy like I did for PS4, you guys can continue your save file. Plus, I don't think I'm gonna get the remake of that for sure, so I probably won't. Try to negotiate a new deal for it. But yeah, you guys would have to wait until the end of this year to get your pre-orders on Amazon, because eBay ain't paying for shit, I'm telling you. I don't get on the eBay because all I know is the prices for them are pretty much starting with credit cards and making sure they don't give your money back for cash. That's the problem. So I don't get on eBay anymore. I always stick with Amazon as good as I can possibly get to. But the man, you're really right. I mean, you're absolutely right. You and my little sister Sam are right. I mean, I shouldn't have to trade in Crash 4. I can always go back to the series if I want to, you know. But I just don't know when I'm bringing back Borderlands 3. Borderlands 3 is going to have to wait a while longer. Because I'm going to be experiencing some new games for next year. I mean, we're talking Final Fantasy 16. Uncharted 5, I haven't heard anything about that. That's a tough one. I mean, I don't know if they're making Uncharted 5, but if they were to make The Last of Us 3, I would definitely play that shit in a heartbeat. See what that story leads between Joel and the other one. And what they actually decide to do about Abby and Ellie. I mean, I did beat the second part of it, of The Last of Us Part 2 a couple weeks ago. Which that game was really good. Finished it after 2.5 hours on a Wednesday. And during the time being, guys, it was a loving, caring, stressful moment that I really had. I really did love the game. Besides, it is still one of the top games for Game of the Year, but I just don't know if it'll still have a chance to win. I mean, if it does not win, the Suzuma's going to win. I mean, I would rather pick the Suzuma than not wasting any time with going back to The Last of Us 2 and try to do the epilogue. As I probably wouldn't try to underestimate it for sure. Call of Duty Warzone gets private masses with high res, textures, and also, guys, a potential smaller file size. I don't know if this is actually a good thing or not. I want to double check real quick. Okay, that's a long article, no thanks. And I think for those of you that already have a copy of the Series X and the Xbox S, between the two of those letters, you guys can also check out Warzone. But I don't know if I want to go back to Warzone or not. I probably won't. Because I don't know when Murder's getting his ass back to the chat. Well, I know I'm thinking he's trying to keep himself safe, and he hasn't been going back to YouTube because of safety issues, safety problems. But I do know he's coming back soon. So that way he can wish me good luck this week. But I know in spirit he is. I already understand he is. Like I said, I've done it before, I'm ready to do it again this week, guys. I've come this far for a little over 6 years now. I'm ready to walk out the son of a bitch currently. And that would be the #1 seed, the PS5. I mean, if my family gets one of the 2 Xbox systems, there's no turning back now. It really is not. Come on, come on! I've done so much better than this, guys. There we go. Get a special treat. Yeah. But other than that, it all depends. I mean, this is actually where the first PS5 layout's going to be between the lineup. Watch Dogs Legion. I am also going to get a second PS5 game too. But you know what they say? Remember, Watch Dogs Legion. If I get the PS5 data will be transferred, so I should be okay. I think I'll probably be okay. I mean, the save data and the other stuff are going to be added to that PS5 too. Unless the gigabytes itself is going to be a good handful. So I cannot wait to stretch that far. That far for sure. I mean, I don't know how much Final Fantasy 16 is going to have. I mean, that'll be the big question for that and the other. Xbox Series X and S is suffering last-minute delays in the United Kingdom and also the state or country of Canada. Why? You think we should maybe mention what they're talking about for sure? Okay, that's a long article. Let's go in and get that 6 score this time, guys. It's actually one of the final 2 times you guys will get Tony Hawk of the episodes this week. Because if I were to get a second slot, a second PS5 game, I would think possibly... I think I'm almost leaning towards Assassin's Creed Valhalla because I haven't played Demon Souls at all since the last appearance I had was Bloodborne. I don't know when Bloodborne 2 is coming out. I do know it'll be for PS5, PS4, the two Xbox systems. But I don't know. It's actually one of two things that we can maybe look into together. Tiara, are you still in the chat? Or the maths? But I'm thinking, I mean, if I'm thinking of what second PS5 game I want to really get, I'm gonna go Demon Souls. If I'm thinking who I think I'm going to get, it's going to be Assassin's Creed Valhalla, because I don't see why I would maybe get Demon Souls. I mean, Demon Souls does look really good. And so does Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It really does. Both games start an 8 out of 10. I mean, that game started an 8 out of 10. Demon Souls, I have not looked at the review. I haven't read a review about it this week. I mean, not until the PS5 comes out. But I do know the PS5 is about 15.4 inches tall. And I gotta tell you, the size of a system like that's good. It's actually real cool, to be honest. But here's the thing, I ain't giving up without a fight. I know what I've really signed up for. It's only 2 days away, guys. I'm gonna be having a little Tearjoy and see how this is going to go. PS Plus is good to go too, guys. I don't really have to worry about that. PS Plus is good till the end of next year. I'm fine. I mean, there's no need to renew that set anymore until next year. There really isn't. Hold on a second. As soon as we get that 6 score, we should be fine. Guys, we're getting more IZN news tonight when we do baseball. Oh, my Hazel can really talk my ass out of it. I don't know. We're getting about 6 likes, but other than that, it all depends, guys. We're about 2 days away till the PS5 comes out. So guys are going to continue to see the good lineup. Baseball, like I said, baseball's not coming back. I don't know if I should give my pun baseball. Probably not. I don't know if it would be something I would have my pun go forward to. I mean, I am considering I'm considering not trading in Crash Bandicoot 4 at this point. Morning, Deadside. How's it going today, buddy? Good morning. As you guys may know, the 2 Xbox systems are out, but I know Deadside. I know you, Deadside. Are you getting that, or are you waiting on the PS5 this week? Because I do know for a fact the first 3 games that are into Justice, that are bringing to a good documentary at this point, it's going to be, like I said, if I'm thinking if I want to get my second PS5 game this week, I'm gonna go Demon Souls. If I'm thinking who I think I'm going to buy, for sure, with you guys' help in the chat, it's going to be Assassin's Creed, but it's one of 2. I do know the first 3 that will be added for sure. Oh, so you're gonna stick with the PS4 for a while, aren't you, buddy? I really don't blame you. But one of my love's roommates, I don't know if she's getting the PS5. I think she's going to wait until she gets a price drop for that. Bad Boy's getting the PS5 this week or next year, I would assume. But Black Friday is going to be having couple of good deals for it, the way I see it. Because I don't see that being the only problem towards that scenario. I think we might be okay. Okay, we just came out of that. Well, we can actually get the school bells. School bells will get the one of the other 2 things for sure. I think we might be okay. But how was your weekend, buddy? I haven't seen you in the chat since you were with Zombie yesterday. Okay, let me just go, to my left link one more time. Okay, there we go. She's at 51, guys. She wants 149 left back. We got that side. Did I already tell you that my plan's getting my PS4? Once he gets a lot of money saved up again? I mean, she doesn't really have a lot of cash right now. Besides, she's gonna be getting a job at Walmart that pays 12 bucks an hour. And I think that'll also work quite well. And the first two games she's gonna be buying, was I guess her first two techs, I would assume. She's gonna begin Cobra Kai for PS4, and also getting Lego Star Wars for PS4. But I don't think I'm gonna have an Argue Lexo on that. I mean, the reason why I'm not going after Cobra Kai is because, I mean, the series is good compared to what it is with that and the Mandalorian, but I still have not seen the first two episodes yet of season 2. I could maybe watch one of the first two, but my friend doesn't want me to watch it without her, like I did with all 8 episodes of the first season. So that's it. But other than that, that's it. What games have you been working on this week? So far today. But between these two games, which of these two you think I should go after first? I mean, Spider-Man is being added. I mean, Spider-Man Miles Morales is being added since it's sought a 9 out of 10 for PS5. And then you also have 2 other games that are staying right where they're at. And that would be Thursdays and Fridays, every 3 to 4 days a week for what do you call it? Watch Dogs Legion, and I think the Susan, and I'm also keeping the Susan one as well, of every Saturday and Sunday. So I'm thinking, should I get Assassin's Creed Valhalla that's out today, or do you think I should get or do you think I should wait to get Demon Souls? I mean, it's your honest opinion, buddy. I could use a little bit of help since you and I go way back. I mean, it all depends if what's of these two games that's a little more, that's gonna be more fun. So I can start the beginning to end from scratch and take my time on it. But as long as I continue to be 2 out of 5 like I always do, without the People's Republic of China, I should be okay. The scale what you want to. I mean, whatever one I get, you'll be happy for me, correct, that site? I mean, I don't see that being a problem. I mean, I'm maybe thinking about going half and half and just going after Assassin's Creed, but it all depends how what Demon Souls has to say about that. I mean, that I would also have to wait for it to come out too, before I make a last game decision. I mean, if I go Demon Souls, I mean, here's the thing, that side, since Demon Souls has been coming out, since it hasn't been coming out for the last 10 years, I mean, if you look at the two games, by chance, between the comparison of how these two games are, and that would be and the two games are, like I said, Demon Souls and Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I mean, I do like Assassin's Creed. I've only played the first few games out of that, and that would be... I'll read the chat in a second. It's not down to me to be happy, it's down to you if you're going to enjoy them. Well, basically, you know... But did you look at the two trailers? Of what they actually really... of how they look and what they really... of how they are? I mean, the only two games that are listed to that is Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Demon Souls. And there's there's also another game. There's also 2 other games too. I don't know if I want to buy the other 2, and that would be Bugsnax and Sackboy. I don't think I'm getting Sackboy because, I mean, Sackboy is actually a good you and I both know in the chat, guys, of who Sackboy is. Sackboy is really... Oh, wait a minute. Now I really know who Sackboy is. He's actually one of the main characters from Little Big Planet, if I'm correct. I mean, I would think so. I mean, I've never played Little Big Planet. I mean, they've only made about 3 of them, from what I've heard, from what I've looked at, from what I've heard. But I've never gotten my hands on Little Big Planet. Not since Katamari Damacy came out. Which I don't think Sackboy has anything to do with Katamari. But Damacy is really good too. But the only problem with that is the PS1, PS2, and PS3 are not going to be compatible by the time I get the #1 seed, so that is something I'm really, really going to miss about this console. It's been 6 years, guys, 6 years. And by the way, that side, how long have you had your console for again? Was it like a couple years or something? 3, 4 years? I mean, like I said, I've really experienced a lot of games that I've beaten. I mean, the last game I will only ever beat from this console is The Last of Us 2. But I'm going to be beating some other I'm going to be beating some good games going into the next couple years. Without this virus or with the coronavirus, for sure. But it all depends. I mean, I'm going to enjoy... Between one of those 2 games, I am maybe thinking about buying. A PS4 Pro. So, I'd say a month or 2. Oh, nice. So what do you think of the Pro? I was going to say, what do you think of the PS4 Pro so far? I mean, if they come out with a PS5 Pro... I mean, we'd be looking at $550 if I'm right, but I'm not 100% sure. I mean, it's a lot of money. And what's... I'm ready to take down that top seed this week. And that'll be in 2 days. But we'll see. I mean, if I would have the betting odds right now, between Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Demon's Souls, I think it's too close to call. But I would think Demon's Souls would be favored at a -120. To go over Valhalla at a +175. But I do know Spider-Man's getting that first spot. I mean, why? Because last time I was at GameStop, it was last week. When my team leader took me, so I had to take care of some good business. Had to take care of a little more of my spot for, decided to put some extra money on Cyberpunk by December 10th. Since it's on November 19th, December 10th, but I am still doing 5 instead of 6, so I'm trying to think of this, and then, I mean, a 5th game I want to bring on the table. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I would keep Crash 4 in there. I mean, I'm thinking about keeping Crash Bandicoot 4 in there. I don't think I'm gonna try to decimate and get that game out of here. I think I might continue to do that, to maybe do that, and that would only lead to, that would be Watch Dogs Legion, Spider-Man, the Tsushima, depending if I either get. Depending if I really either fucking get Demon's Souls or Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and then keep Crash 4 on the PS4 to the PS5. I think that would sound quite interesting. But it all depends which one of the 2 I want to buy more. Valhalla or... I mean, it all depends, guys. Valhalla or Demon's Souls. I'll think about it. And I've just been worried. Now I've just been working on Muslim Dragoon. Oh, nice. Dragoon's actually a pretty... I've heard that game's pretty good. What do you think of it? I mean, are you hanging in there with the skills, or how are the bosses doing? I mean, I haven't played Legend Dragoon, but I would like to play it down the road. If I really ever get a big opportunity. in which I'm gonna be having the biggest ever damn attention by the time I get, like I said, I'll say it again, by the time I get Final Fantasy 16. That game I cannot wait to play. I cannot really get a chance to play whatsoever. I mean, the thing about Final Fantasy 16, I mean, I looked at the goodest trailer. I mean, it's gonna be a really good game, to be honest. But that side, here's another fun fact. Did you also get a chance of looking at the trailer for Final Fantasy 16? I mean, I watched the trailer twice. I think the game itself is going to be really good. But we also have to think of a virtual fact on, what do you call it? On God of War Ragnarok. I mean, I also think this game's going to do very well too on the PS5 for sure. But I don't think there's anything that's less or weak to compare. We also have Final Fantasy VII Remake coming out, Part 2 coming out next year. I for one am not going to be buying that because, I mean, I don't give a rat's ass if it's coming out or not. I'm always an RPG fan since I was a kid. But if people want to have the tremendous honor of... Oh yeah, wait a second. Not just God of War Ragnarok. I mean, not just... Wait a minute. I'm trying to visualize something for a minute, guys. Hold on. Not just God of War Ragnarok, Final Fantasy 16. And there's also another game, too. Oh yeah, it was Horizon 2, that's right. That's right. It was actually Horizon 2 Forbidden West. I didn't forget about that game either. I would be a little more determined to get Horizon 2 as well. I mean, I almost did finish Horizon Zero Dawn, but I didn't bother to finish the rest of the game. And then, yeah, Horizon 2 is going to be very well done by the time it comes out next year for PS5. Morning, baby. How you doing? That's how I say, morning, princess. How does he sleep today? Dead side, please welcome Princess Leia for me in the chat, please. If you guys can drop your channel links in the chat, please. Dead side, I'm not going to even try to recommend you because, since you're always never part of any group, since you and I go way back, so you don't have to drop your channel. But you can ask me for permission. Go ahead, baby. You're still at 51. Amanda's still at 40. And I did say something on MeWe.com in particular that the Nintendo games. I do know that she's going to be getting back to Let's Plays very soon. I mean, even though she's still at 40, my points up by 11, so Amanda's not catching up to her, to my points ass. She's not. I mean, she really isn't. The only way she would have to catch up is if somebody can drop Bell's link in the chat, which I am not going to even try to do. I mean, I don't think she's getting the PS5 right away, but I, like I said, I must win this. I have to win on Thursday. Because as soon as I get my put in the PS4, by the time she gets more money, by the time she gets the money that she deserves, by the time I get $350, you know, that'd be a good enough trip and a good enough story. But pudding, baby, my sister, my little sister Sam was talking about Crash 4 this morning. And I pointed out, I think my Angel is correct. You see, baby, I think you're right, because... Honey, I know you're damn it. Well, baby, come in here so I can tell you. Hold on. Hold on a second. That side, what were we talking? What was I talking about again? I'm sorry. Hold on. Hold on a second. I'm gonna see what I can do here. You guys can follow me on Twitter, send me out, tweet me out. As good as you guys can. You guys can also say hi on Twitter. You guys can give me your first and last name information on Twitter, so you guys can see what we got going on as well. And I also have another damn number again. I'm tired of it, and I'm tired of it already. I mean, how many times I have to look at 2 cell phone numbers that is trying to get a hold of me? Twice now. Hold on, guys. Oh yeah, well, yeah, you guys can follow me on Twitter. You guys can follow me as ZD Zach Dawson. But Deadside does have me on Twitter, so you guys can follow him. I mean, you can follow him, you can follow me as well. But we watch our videos in full, like them in full, share them, tweet them out, leave a good comment. My friend's actually texting me on Facebook right now to see what kind of shit's going on. But yeah, it's Zach Dawson 824-65600. You guys can follow those numbers with the last name. It's actually all in one word. We watch videos in full, like them in full, share them, tweet them out, comment, as good as you guys can, and let me know in the chat if you guys have anything interested. Any interesting fact. You guys can also vote A Land of 29 versus A Whole New World, and The Greatest Showman with rewrite size of 13. But it all depends. Hold on. But yeah, my phone was trying to call me twice. I don't know what the hell what's going on. Oh yeah, welcome back, baby. Besides, I also had a 2892 number. Baby, was it you that? I mean, did you call me twice, or what happened? I want you to tell me what happened. I mean, you didn't call my ass twice, did you? Oh yeah, my little sister was talking about. I pointed out that you were right about. I'm like my angel's right, because if I did trade in Crash 4 with baseball and this game Tony Hawk, I don't know how it would go. I mean, that would increase some good balance and not bad separation. For sure. I mean, you look at some big names that are coming out next year for PS5. Got Horizon 2, Final Fantasy 16, God of War Ragnarok, Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 2. Which I'm gonna have to really say no. Cause and Borderlands 3, I don't know when I'm bringing that game back. But and also my sense of Sam is right too, honey. That she told me that she would take on the #1 seed, but she really would not recommend me trading in any games. She said she never traded a game in her entire life, so she really has not. I mean, she has not. I mean, okay, got 2 dislikes, that's okay. I already know who the 2 people are. But guys, I don't know, I mean, it really all depends. If I'm willing to do something about Crash 4. Like I said, I am keeping Crash 4. I'm almost 75% positive I am not trading that shit in. I mean, that's really not exactly the plan right now. I mean, as soon as I get my PS4 for $350, honey, what do you think I should do about Crash 4? I mean, do you think I should give you this game for free? Give you that game for free? Or what do you think I should do? It's my side maker. It all depends. Not only I'm taking on the PS5 as top seed, guys. I mean, the PS5 ain't getting redemption, pal. The PS5's getting his ass kicked. I'm like, you ain't getting redemption, Zach. You're getting your ass kicked. I'm telling you. I've done it before for a little over 6 years. I'm ready to do it again. But you guys can ask me if I'm ready. And you damn well I am. I've been ready for almost 5 months to take on this top seed. You guys can tell me right now if you guys have not seen the last of anything. I mean, Watch Dogs Legion will be on that list over there for the PS5, and I think it will. I exactly think it will. You've got Watch Dogs Legion. You've got what do you call it? The Suzy mod will stay on Saturday and Sundays for sure. Besides, I don't have to be back until 6 to 3 on Saturday, so I'm pretty much fine. You know, I'm a little more prepared. I have a 54% chance of sending out the top seed. But you know what I say? Top seeds, half the time lose. Damn it, hold on a second. I mean, somebody called my ass twice. I mean, today and yesterday. Okay, what kind of a sick problem would that be? What kind of a sick twisted problem would that be? Hold on a second. My point in the chat says Christina Clark was trying to get a hold of you. She wants to know if you're still interested in self-advocacy. Yes I am. I am, yes. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Project Stir? I guess I am. I'm still very interested in it. Why? So yes, baby, I'm still interested of staying with the advocacy group. Why? I mean, that's really still the plan. I mean, does it have anything to do with Zoom meetings or county meetings or something? And I also, like I said, I don't know when my sister Phoenix is going live today. I think it's going to be sometime this morning. I'm not 100% sure, but I know it's one of 2 cases. But yeah, was there anything else? Was there anything else on top of that, baby? Hopefully you didn't mention your Walmart or anything. Pardon, honey. Honey, get a hold of her right back, please. Honey, I can't deliver calls in the chat. Pardon, can you get a hold of that number again, please? I can't call while I'm in the chat. I have another 8 minutes. Please, beautiful. Can you get a hold of that number again, please? I'm not gonna even try to say the number in the chat. But Deadside, are you still here? I'm not gonna even try to get a hold of somebody right now. That I am not. Not until I'm done with the stream. But the plan for tonight is, if you guys want to know, since you guys are getting baseball for the last time, as far as I know frequently, and much more stuff frequently to that, you guys are getting baseball for the last time. I don't know. Alright, baby, can you deliver that call real quick, please? But please stay in the chat. I want your ass to stay in the chat. Tell Christina that I'm still going to stay on self-advocacy for sure, and tell her when what the key dates are in the chat. And you can tell me them in the chat for me. I can't just try to end something if somebody's trying to get a hold of my ass. What if it's an unknown number or a certified number? But Pun, can you do that for me? I love you. And if I wanted to deliver something back to you, just name it. I can't just make a call while I'm in the south, you guys. Well, okay, is it something on Zoom, or what time are they doing the Zoom call today? But yeah, call her right back, baby, and tell her that I'm live for another 5 minutes. But yeah, tell her, please. You see, guys, that's the problem with calls. Anytime when somebody decides to get a stream going, I'm not supposed to take any damn calls. I'm not supposed to. I mean, if I did, it would be some sort of a fucking copyright issue. And that would get somebody banned. Which I'm not gonna even try to get a call going. But Pun, let me know in the chat once you get a chance, please. And I can repay you with anything you would like. Anything. But if it's having me come down or something, or what, I don't know. Whatever it comes down to. And when you get that 6th score, it's gonna be so close. But you guys are awesome today. You guys are a little more excited that this PS4 is gonna be closed the door. When I close the door for this final chapter tomorrow. I mean, by tomorrow. I don't know what time I'm going to GameStop on Thursday, but I think it's gonna be... Well, GameStop's gonna be open around 12, so if we get there a little bit early, I don't know how that set's going to converge. But I'm gonna stop here for this morning, guys. Hold on a second. Alrighty, guys, that's gonna be a wrap for me. I should be back tonight doing baseball. Managing the 20 and 29 St. Louis Cardinals, so that will be tonight. Don't think you guys will get baseball around. I mean, if I get MLB 20 for PS5, for PS4 to the PS5, I can try to do baseball on that. Manage the Detroit Tigers, hopefully. If not, the first, like I said, the only games that I am advertising, that I am sort of advertising, maybe. I mean, I would almost think so for sure if I were to maybe guess. I mean, if my rumor would be getting Assassin's Creed Valhalla to that lineup for the PS5. If not, Assassin's Creed Demon Souls. But other than that, guys, that's going to be a wrap for me. You guys will get baseball tonight. Of the 2019 replay. Managing the 20 and 29 St. Louis Cardinals tonight. For those that have not supported the channel, if you want to catch the last of Tony Hawk for Tuesdays and Wednesdays, you guys will get the final episode tomorrow. Tomorrow morning. I think we might do an hour and 45, maybe. It all depends. So and you guys will also have an hour and 45 on Watch Dogs Legion. 18 views is okay. It's just that it was part of the stupid disconnection problem, but this is going to get a little bit more. But hit that red support button if you guys are new in the chat. If you guys are not new, hit that like button, tweet it out, comment, share it as good as you guys can. And if there's also, even though if there's anybody else in the chat that could have came in this morning that has a Twitter and a Discord, you can do so first thing on Twitter. You can do so by following me on Twitter. It's Zach Dawson. The first name is Zach. The second name is Dawson. So it's all the uppercase is Z and D. The letters are lowercase between the other letters. The numbers are 824-656-00, 824-656, and with 2 zeros. Where we watch our videos in full, like them in full, share them, tweet it out, guys, comment, and we never ask for support back. Either way, to have anything profound. Pun, what's the hold up in the chat? What's the hold up right now? Anything? Real quick. And you guys can also send me a friend request on Discord anytime you guys like by saying hi to me on Discord. The same thing on Twitter. And you guys let me know what you think. You guys can have your honest comments to it, and make sure you guys have a great time as always. You guys are going to have a really good eligible time when I get the PS5 this week. And I think I'm going to start Spider-Man first. I think I'm going to start Miles Morales first. And I think I might do an hour and a half for that, for the premiere. But it all depends. The guys also want to vote for the idol quickly. Alan's at 29. Greatest Solomon at 13 by 16. Well, real quick before we wrap things up. Baby, did you get a hold of her back in the chat? Tell me you found something in the chat today. Real quick. But yeah, Planet Coaster, I'm not buying that. I don't really understand what kind of set that really has to belong to. But alrighty, guys, I'm gonna get my ass out of here. My point in the chat says, when you get a chance, call help. Talk to Christina. I also post the like button for you. Thank you so much, baby. But yeah, can you get a hold of me after I get out of my shower? I'm gonna get my ass out of here this morning. But I want to say thank you, baby. I love you. I'll call you in a little bit. Also, thank you, buddy, Deadsight. Thank you, brother. Keep up the good work on Twitch. Thank you, Demands. Keep up the good work. Tiara, thank you. My little sister, thank you. I love you, Sam, for doing that. And thank you, Daisy, for becoming my 84th moderator. But okay, guys. I am going to get the hell out of here this morning. Be good to one another, be kind to one another, and love one another. You guys have a good morning. And like I said, and I'll see you tonight for MLB 19. For MLB 19 or the 19th series replay. So you guys have a good morning. Keep yourself safe, wear a mask, do not get the virus. And I'll see you guys tonight, and I'll see you in the next one.